52 Network Marketing Tips is brought to you by Leaders Club. Get your own custom 90-day success plan, including one-on-one support from a personal success advisor, exclusively at leadersclub.com.
Today I want to give you some practical advice for finding the best leads for your particular promotion. One problem I see is that a large number of marketers move from one lead source to the next, trying to find the best leads for their business. When I ask them what would make a set of leads good, most come up with the criteria that they should be fresh, that they should be responsive, or that they should have valid data. In other words, no wrong numbers or bad email addresses. But let me tell you that these criteria, while not unimportant, are certainly not the most important things that you should be looking for when trying to find the best leads for your particular promotion. In the 20-plus years that I've been generating leads for network marketing companies and small businesses, I can tell you that there are some sources that prove more profitable than others. Once you dig past the obvious surface criteria of targeting, the only real way to tell is by testing, and that's where the problem comes in. While there are plenty of people that will tell you that leads are awesome or that leads absolutely suck, they base this reasoning on some subjective opinion rather than real market testing and ROI data. This is similar to someone saying that taking insulin is bad. Well, if you're healthy, it certainly would be quite bad for you. However, if you're diabetic, not having supplemental insulin can in fact be fatal. What's harmful for me is vital for another and vice versa. And it's similar in marketing. It all comes down to context. As we discussed in tip 6, there are 3 main factors to marketing success, and leads are only one of them. So how can you find the best source of leads for your promotion? First, you need to start with some research into reputable lead suppliers and vendors. Pay attention to how long they've been in business and what they say about their leads. Remember that big claims or guarantees of success are probably a bad sign. Also look at whether or not the supplier has a money-back or replacement guarantee, because this can also be a factor into how reputable they really are. Once you have a list of suppliers, pick 3 or 4 that you feel comfortable in testing, and then buy a set of leads from each at a price point that you can afford. Your objective here is to test your offer with each set of leads at more or less the same time. So this is going to require an effective way for you to track your efforts. A lot of people get the idea that they should track how many disconnected numbers they have, how many answering machines, how many rude people, and so forth. Now, this may be helpful in some way, but in reality, the one piece of information that really matters more than any other is how many leads you recruit in the end, or how many sales, if we're talking retail here. Why? Because ultimately that's how you get paid, and it lets you calculate your ROI, your return on investment. You see, another mistake people often make is in looking at only how many people they recruited or the raw results. This can be dangerous if taken out of context. Let me give you an example. If you had 2 separate lists of 100 prospects each, and you recruited 1, say, from list A and 3 from list B, you might assume that list B was the best bet for you. After all, it outperformed list A by 3 to 1. However, you wouldn't really know without factoring in the cost of each list and how much each new distributor is worth for you. So let's say, hypothetically, that each distributor is worth an even $100 to you, and that you paid 50 cents a lead for list A and $10 a lead for list B. So in this example, list A earned you $100 for that one distributor, and it costs you $50 for the list, giving you a profit of $50. List B, on the other hand, earned you $300 for 3 distributors, a much more impressive number. Yet it cost you $1,000 for the list, actually giving you a loss of $700. You see why it's dangerous to simply make assumptions when it comes to marketing? Not having the right information can sometimes be more dangerous than not having any information at all, though I'm not advocating that by any means. But a little common sense, a little logic can go a long way. One more thing. What if your testing showed that none of your sample lists were clear winners? Well, remember that marketing triangle? Chances are that one of the other 2 points have issues. Unless you totally misunderstood who your target market really is, it would be unlikely that out of 3 or 4 lists, 1 didn't perform. Which means the next place to look is your approach or toward the offer itself. I can tell you that 4 out of 5 times, when there are issues in marketing, we found that changing the approach provided the greatest increase in results. Good luck. Thanks for watching.